Hey, welcome back. This is Sonia with USA Link System. I'm here with April and Allie. April is our graphic designer and Allie is the CEO of USA Link System, also known as ULS. We're here to discuss various topics on marketing, branding, design, for you guys to be able to help you with your businesses. Today's topic is branding. What is branding and when should you rebrand? So I'm going to go ahead and start with you, April. When a customer comes to you with needing a design, what's the process that you take when they come and say, I have this business, what do I do?
So I think it usually depends on if they have everything already all set out and they're like, hey, we already have this existing brand and we just want you to kind of redo it, modernize it. And when it comes to clients like that, it's important to just kind of take what they have and kind of current design principles to it, and any improvements we can make based off our expertise, we pass on to the client. If they're coming to us with, hey, we just started this new business and we don't really know what we want to do with it. From there, it's about a lot of research into the type of business that they have. Asking them a lot of questions about like, what does this brand mean to you? What do you want to say to your customers and your clients? And really getting a feel for if they have any like special origin story for their brand, any special colors that they may want to use, any kind of look or feel, like do they want it cool and hip, or maybe they want it very simple or vintage. And then from there, just start making mood boards for them and they can look at them and decide, oh, I really like what you did here, or I feel like this really says a lot about my company. And it kind of depends client to client, but if they have a lot to go off of, or if they have nothing to go off, I think that ULS is going to be able to help them go into a better direction either way.
Yeah. Do you think it's helpful when a client comes with their story, if they say, okay, this is my brand, this is what I've got going on, this is why I started, does that help in creating the design? If they have a product and it is a cosmetic line and they're like, oh, I'm all organic and I'm paraben free or whatever it is, like all those sound bites, does that help in creating the brand? Do you say like, okay, maybe green is good, or do you kind of use all those sound bites to create the brand itself?
Oh, definitely. Like the more information that they have about their brand and like their own like personal connection they have to it and what makes them special and what makes them different, the more that they can tell us about that, the more accurately we'll be able to convey that feeling and that intent that they have behind what they want to do. If they're creating like very like organic makeup, then we want to say that so that they can attract people whose high priority is to find organic makeup, and then we can create like a whole look, font, colors, feel to just say, hey, this is me, this is my personality, this is my brand, this is what I want to offer people.
Yes, and I do believe people buy by being inspired by a story in today's market, right?
Yeah.
They don't buy because your logo is yellow, right?
Yeah.
I feel like what April says, it's true. Her task is to convert a story and visual, right? And to make it appealing to the consumer. But eventually what sells a brand is that story that is put behind that color of those visuals.
Oh yeah.
And when a client comes with a story, it's easier for us to understand, because at the other end, we are also consumers or potential consumers of that brand, right? So when a client has a story to tell, it's easier for us to convert and make that story to appeal to the client, right? From my perspective, I think it's more difficult to work with clients that don't have a story, because then it's our job to build that story. And sometimes it's hard, especially when the client doesn't understand why that story needs to be built first. And an advice to all the owners of any brand, any company, before you go to hire any marketing firm, just think about your brand. How do you want the brand to be perceived? And think about the story that will back up your brand first.
Yeah.
And also, I know the process we take. The first step, we are asking a bunch of questions when any client comes to us. And advice of any client, whether they come to ULS or any other marketing firms, take those questions very seriously. Don't take them, oh, that's just kind of like a student test. They just did it because, because it's a process. Take them very seriously, because those questions are actually helping April as designer to define the visuals and translate the story into those visuals. It will eventually help the client understand why those visuals are in place, recognize the brand by those visuals, and it will help the copywriter to write the appropriate copy. It will help the developers to understand the appropriate functionality of certain forms or so on. So, advice to any business owner: first, define your story. Second, take the question seriously when your brand is just established. And if your brand is getting a redesign, define for yourself or decide for yourself why that the rebranding needs to be done. Because when you come to us, the first question we're going to ask is, why do you need this rebranding? Because that will help us as a firm to decide what direction we are going to propose or what strategy we are going to propose in that rebranding.
I think it's really important when a customer does rebrand that they understand, or they do a little investigation as to why, like from their customers, if they need to rebrand. What don't their customers like that now they have to rebrand their business? Or is their business slowing down? Is it not modern? What do the customers currently like about their brand and what they don't like? So one of the reasons why I think a brand should do some investigation before they come to us or any other marketing agencies, they need to find out from their customers what they do and don't like. Is the brand outdated? Are their sales, plummeting? They basically need to know some sort of indication as to why they need to rebrand before they actually rebrand. Because if it's just because, that doesn't really help us to make their rebrand better. So they have to have some sort of direction before they decide to rebrand.
Right. Well, I feel like a good businessman would come with a precise answer to ask. Well, I want to rebrand because I want to appeal to a younger generation, right? For example, I've been in a taco shop for that many years. I inherited from my father. Now in this area there is new apartment buildings, and majority of the residents of this block became younger generation, and I have seen and I have witnessed when younger generation, they don't notice the corner shop of taco. They go with their phone. They can bypass the taco shop just because I don't see it on my phone. I don't know whether the taco is good because I don't see feedbacks, right, or ratings. So I have seen when a businessman would come saying, I want to appeal to a younger generation, right? And that will give us a very precise definition of what we need to do. To us, that means modernize the logo, make the look of that taco shop with the entire branding more colorful, more appealing, right? Screaming colors such as green or whatever it is, right? But also put that shop everywhere digitally, because the younger generation doesn't care that the father ate there 20 years, right? They care to see what kind of feedbacks, what kind of ratings does the shop have, what people are saying about it, right? And that gives us a perspective of put it online, right?
Yeah.
Another reason of them coming to us to rebrand would be I feel like I have changed my line of product. It's not anymore as it was before, and that asks by itself for a rebrand, right? What I don't like is when the customer comes saying, I don't know what's wrong, but I think my brand is not delivering. So in that case, either we take on the task to survey what's wrong, because otherwise we can rebrand, but what are we rebranding for? Is the eventual roadmap that we need to build. Will we arrive to the final destination or the final goal, or will the client just pay thousands of dollars of rebranding something that will eventually also not work because they don't have a final destination on the map where they want to arrive? Right?
Yeah.
But again, as an advice to any businessman, define why you need that rebranding, or define the story of your brand if you're just starting that business. And I also want to advise businessmen, although you're a small business now, think as a big one, right? Because the rebranding or establishing a brand process is similar whether you have millions of dollars or you just have $3,000 to start a business. You need to think big in order to achieve what you want with your brand. Because any brand, big or small, they have a story that the customer needs to believe in, right? Any business, small or big, needs to create a logo, create it well so it lasts for years, right? Don't think of it. I see businessmen that think, oh, I'll just put together something very fast, right? And it will stick. It doesn't work this way. You need to really think as a big brand in order to establish yourself as a business and make the client believe in you. Because you want it or not, you compete in a big market. And today's market is so abundant, everything is available online. So why would the customer come to you that you put that brand together like overnight? Right. Or go to someone else that actually thought through and talks to the client and has a digital presence and has everything established.
I think Nike did a really good job with their brand because it's lasted through so many years. They've defined, their catchphrase, which is just do it. Everyone's an athlete, put on shoes if you're moving around. Like their story, their branding has been able to resonate with pretty much anybody that can move. And it's a strong logo and it's so simple. And they've mastered how to brand properly.
I think it's important that no matter big or small, what people are buying into is this story and this feeling and this emotional connection. And why big brands like Nike and it's so successful is because they know who they are and they say who they are in every element of how they get out to other people. They're like, we're sporty, we're fun, we're encouraging you to go out and, just do it. And so when you, to what Ali was mentioning, like knowing your story, knowing who you are in a marketplace where there's so many people trying to offer you a million things, the people that you remember are the ones who have an interesting story, an interesting personality, an interesting, like they really want to help me and their product will help me, whether it's tacos or whether it's sports gear. People want to see that personality. People want to connect on like a human level to what you're selling to them. And I think people can really feel that authenticity and how much you believe in what you're hoping to achieve.
Yeah, and I think branding can make or break the value of your business. If you have exceptional branding, it makes you look very rich, very knowledgeable in your industry. If you don't have good branding, it devalues your brand because people perceive it. We're a visually driven society now, and if you don't have a good look and if it's not cohesive through all your platforms, people are most likely not going to be interested in what you have to offer because they'll find another brand that is doing it right, and they could very well be a brand that doesn't do it right, but they look like they do. So I think we have to take that into consideration.
And I feel like there is a common confusion among small and medium-sized businesses that brand is a logo, or brand is just how the menu looks, or brand is let's define it from the marketing perspective. Brand starts with the story, goes into visuals, but then it has to translate into everything that business does. From the way your receptionist greets your customers, from the color of your header of the letterhead, right, to the business card, to the way people answer to the phone, to how employees perceive your brand as well, how hot they are inside your brand, right? Everything has to match, but it begins with that story. The designer that works on the brand, such as April, needs to understand and translate the story into visuals. Those visuals have to be translated across all the materials that you have. You shouldn't have a red logo, but all of your letterheads are blue. Then you create inconsistency, and the customer doesn't know it's an inconsistency inconsistency, but they feel that there's something wrong,
Yeah.
right? There's this level of thinking or feeling that we are accustomed to because all the brands are doing it in this way, right? Don't you feel that just because you're a small or medium-sized business, you are exempt from this rule? No, clients perceive everything the same way, whether you are a small shop or a big shop, right? And why you continuously come to get your juice from a certain place, right? Because you like the juice, because you like that, because you like the consistency that they can always use organic and fresh, right? You will not come back if one day you will see a rotten, orange there that they need a juice for you, right? So it's everything. Brand is not just that visual that we create. And when we, as a marketing agency, when we put together a plan, I feel like this is what we are trying to deliver to the customer for the strategy. We believe, and we always start, and Sonia can certify that, when someone comes to us, we are not just providing them a quote for what they want. We provide them a feedback about the way we perceive their brand in comparison to their competition, right? Because we want them to see the bigger picture of it. We see that you want this logo in red, but your website is blue. So can you explain us whether you would like only the logo red, or you would like to proceed with the rebranding and redesign of everything else that you have in correlation with that logo? So I feel like that perception of branding shall be understood by all the businessmen. It's not only the visual, it's not only the logo that April can design or can be great, but if you don't use it purposely, right, then it will not have the same effect, because it has to be changed everywhere. On your business cards, on your letterheads, on your emails, your employees need to know why the logo got changed, why the rebranding happened. All of this comes as a package, and that's what needs to be understood by the businessmen.